Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharifah Sofia and I'm going to present for you guys the introduction about this cooking blender. How are the principles of rotational mechanics and thermal physics related to cooking blenders? Indirectly, this combination is usually used to create smooth or convenient foods. For example, food, paste, and smoothies. The high-speed blades of the blender produce a strong vortex as they spin, which will apply a rotational force that effectively chops and blends food. In addition, to combine the components quickly, this action creates friction, which is the process by which the kinetic energy of the blade's movement is transformed into thermal energy. As a result, blenders can swiftly heat soups or sauces while blending. This process makes them an excellent instrument for cooking and swiftly preparing a broad variety of culinary masterpieces.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azwa Safrina binti Rami Hussaini. So, this is our objectives for cooking blender. For the first objective is to help users have both time and space. Second objective is to achieve consistent textures and cooking results. And the last one is to help users in easy operation with intuitive controls and preset settings. So, in this part, we will talking about what key meat will you need. For the first point is about how efficient they are. They can heat and blend ingredients simultaneously, saving time and effort. Second one is convenience. They reduce the need for multiple kitchen appliances. The third one is about a nutrient retention. Cooking in a blender can preserve nutrients that might be lost in traditional cooking methods. And the last one is about the texture. They can create smooth and consistent textures, ideal for soup and sauces.
Whose key needs specifically? For individuals, it is for home users and students. Example of home users like teenagers, housewives, and maid. Cooking blender such a convenient thing to make the meal preparation. It is also combine heating and blending capabilities into a single device to speed up the cooking process. It is easy for mixing and grinding food because it consists of a container attached to a base and has electric powered and sharp metal blades. For students, they can save their time on cooking tasks and enable students to prepare the dishes without needing multiple tools. While for companies, cooking blender also help to improve the efficiency of their culinary operations. For example, kitchen workers at restaurant and cafe able to prepare blended dishes quickly. For hotel and resorts, they can create a variety of dishes for guests by using cooking blender.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farah Shirah. Okay, now we go through how frequently do people run into blending issues and when. So the first one is inefficient blending. So basically, the efficiency of blending actually depends on their shape, angle, and sharpness of the blades. And to be more specific, the blades need to be designed to create a strong vortex that pulls the food down into them. So what it means like, if the blades are dull or not in the right angle, so this might not create an effective vortex. So this will be lead to incomplete blending. And then the second one is excessive noise or vibration. So in commodities like we all know, the design and sharpness of the blades impact how smoothly they cut through ingredients. And it also depends on ingredient hardness. For example, like the blending the ice or semi-solid foil, so that will create a sharp impact when they hit to the blades. So like the impacts will cause rapid changes in force and automatically can lead to noise and vibration. The next one is motor overheat. So to be more specific, the interaction between the blades and the ingredients will create higher friction. So this involvement will convert more mechanical energy into heat. So when we, as a user, blend thick or tough ingredients, this will be lead to the load of the motor increases. And then the last one is broken blender blade and lid. So this broken blender blade and lid due to the strong torsional and shear pressures during mixing, especially if we're blending hard ingredients, which this will be lead to mechanical stress that can affect the blade's material strength. And
Hi, my name is Muhammad Anagi Korin with MD3, and I'm going to explain about how big is the problem for users or customers when this problem is not solved. Well, one of the problem is inefficient blending. Inefficient blending will cause the blending process to take longer than expected. This is going to waste the time of the user when they want to cook something. The second problem is excessive noise or vibration. This will cause noise pollution as using a blender is noticeably loud. You can hear all the buzz and the brrr of this blender moving around, which may cause discomfort to others when it's used. For example, maybe you're in a house with a lot of families inside it. It's going to cause the families some discomfort when they hear all the loud noises coming from the blender. The third problem is the motor overheating. As we all know, when the motor overheat, it will damage the blender's wiring because it may cause it to melt. And the fourth problem is broken blender blade and lid. Well, I don't have to tell you that. A broken blender blade will probably cause a lot of injury. It can cut your hand, or maybe it can go crush your face, and yeah. What will happen if all of these needs are not met? Well, the product will not be able to sell very well. Customers will not buy products that they cannot trust. Customers' confidence will decrease because of the product's imperfection, and it will cause the product to be sold lesser and lesser, and finally the company will go bankrupt.
Now I will explain the unique approach to meeting the need in our product. So the first one is our cooking blender can cooking and blending in one appliance. So unlike traditional blenders that people used to use the mortar and pestle, however, by using our cooking blender, they can heat and cook ingredients as they blend. For example, our cooking blender can prepare hot soup, sauces, and warming baby food. Okay, then we have precision temperature control. So basically, our cooking blender have features built-in heating elements and temperature control settings. So by this reading facilities, this allows user to cook food at specific temperatures, ensure consistent and even cooking. So actually, this particularly useful for some recipes. For example, like custard and cream, which is our cooking blender consists of secure lid locking system, overheating protection, and automatic shut-off functions. So we personally think this was a very important thing to consider on, even when user using around during preparation. And then the last one is our cooking blender is very easy to use with preset programs. So to be more specific, our cooking blender is user friendly, that they provide range of preset programs for different recipes and cooking techniques. So it means our cooking blender can simplify the cooking process, which is it can make it easier for people who are not experienced or beginner in cooking the meal.
Now, I want to present what is my solution broadly speaking. First is by improved blade design. Blade design to minimize aerodynamic drag and ensure smooth material flow. Properly designed, blades reduce turbulent flow and associate a sudden release energy. Second is regular maintenance. Regularly check and balance the blades to ensure uniform mass distribution and optimal angle settings. This reduces unbalanced force and minimize vibration and noise through dynamic stability. By applying principle of fluid dynamics and mechanical physics to optimize blade design and maintenance, the blending efficiency can be improved, while also reducing noise and vibrations. As for technical issue, improved motor efficiency is the solution by ultralight motor with better heat dissipation and higher efficiency to reduce energy loss as heat. Next, enhanced cooling mechanism. Incorporate effective cooling systems such as heat sinks or cooling fans to dissipate heat generated during operation. Lastly is by friction reduction. Use materials and lubricant that minimize friction with the motor. With that,
It can reduce heat production.
To sum up, our team was able to apply rotational mechanics and thermophysics, where the rotational motion is one of the critical aspects of cooking blenders, where it's driving the blades to blend ingredients efficiently. Not only that, these cooking blenders also incorporate heating elements to cook food and making them versatile kitchen appliances. To precise temperature control, frictional heat generation, and the choice of materials based on thermal properties all contribute to the functionality and performance of cooking blenders.